Ukraine's airspace is a chaotic puzzle of Soviet relics and modern Western tech, but a new player is finally locking the pieces together. The Jas-39 Gripen isn't just another fighter jet, it is the mobile command node that turns a fragmented defense into an impenetrable multi-layered shield. Watch how this rugged Swedish powerhouse integrates with Link 16 to neutralize high-altitude threats from hidden, improvised runways. What if every aircraft in the sky functioned as a stealthy command center for ground-based missiles? By leveraging the Gripen's advanced internal sensor suite, Ukraine is forging a strategic synergy that the world has never seen. We are diving deep into how these fighters maintain a low-signature footprint while simultaneously directing a lethal interconnected web of air defense batteries across the entire contested battlefield. Rules of aerial warfare are being rewritten in the mud and forests of Ukraine. While traditional jets require pristine runways, the Gripen utilizes short takeoff capabilities to launch from highways, acting as a resilient backbone for a disparate air defense grid. Discover how this strategic integration bridges the gap between East and West, creating a synchronized force capable of surviving the most intense electronic warfare environments. For decades, air power was measured by a simple question: how many fighter jets does a country possess? But modern warfare has completely changed this idea. Today, victory in the sky is not decided only by speed, weapons, or aircraft numbers. It is determined by survival, intelligence, connectivity, and the ability to continue fighting after the first enemy strike. So the real question is, what happens when a fighter jet is designed not to defend a massive airbase, but to survive, disappear, and strike back from almost anywhere? This is the philosophy behind Sweden's Jas-39 Gripen, a fighter aircraft built around flexibility, mobility, and networked warfare.
Ukraine's future air power strategy has increasingly focused on integrating advanced Western aircraft, and the Gripen has emerged as one of the most discussed options because of its unique operational concept. Unlike many traditional fighter jets that depend on large permanent airbases, the Gripen was designed for a battlefield where enemy missiles constantly threaten fixed infrastructure. Russia's extensive use of long-range missiles against Ukrainian airfields has demonstrated a major weakness of conventional air operations. Large runways, aircraft shelters, fuel facilities, and maintenance areas become predictable targets. The Gripen was created to solve exactly this problem by operating from dispersed locations, including short highway-style runways that can be prepared for fighter operations. The concept behind the Gripen is simple: survival through unpredictability. Instead of keeping all aircraft concentrated at a few large bases, the aircraft can be spread across multiple operating locations. This forces the enemy to search for many possible launch points rather than targeting one major airfield. A destroyed runway does not necessarily mean the end of operations because the aircraft can relocate and continue flying. In a conflict where airbases are among the first targets attacked, this ability dramatically increases survivability. However, the real strength of the Gripen is not only where it can operate, but how quickly it can return to combat. The aircraft was designed around small, mobile ground teams capable of performing rapid turnaround operations. Using relatively simple support vehicles, crews can refuel, reload, inspect, and prepare the aircraft in a very short period. This reduces dependence on large maintenance infrastructure and allows the fighter to maintain a high operational tempo. In a prolonged conflict, the ability to generate more missions from fewer resources can become a decisive advantage.
But modern air warfare is not only about aircraft survival, it is about information dominance. The Gripen transforms from a simple fighter into a flying sensor and communication node. Modern battles are increasingly controlled by networks where aircraft, radar systems, missile batteries, and command centers exchange information in real time. The aircraft that detects the threat first often controls the engagement. Through advanced sensors and data links, the Gripen can collect battlefield information, combine it with other sources, and share it with friendly forces. This capability becomes especially important for Ukraine because its military operates a mixture of older Soviet design systems and modern Western equipment. Integrating different generations of technology is a major challenge because these systems were created with different communication standards and operational methods. A networked fighter like the Gripen can help bridge this digital gap,
by acting as an information translator between different platforms. Instead of every weapon system operating separately, they become part of one connected defensive network. The result is a layered air defense structure. At the highest level, fighters can challenge enemy aircraft and provide long-range engagement capability. At the middle level, advanced surface-to-air missile systems can receive improved targeting information. At the lower level, mobile air defense systems can protect against drones, cruise missiles, and low-altitude threats. The power of this system does not come from one weapon alone. It comes from the connection between every sensor and every shooter. This network-centric approach also increases the effectiveness of advanced weapons, such as the Meteor long-range air-to-air missile. A missile becomes far more dangerous when the aircraft launching it has access to information from multiple sources. The fighter does not need to rely only on its own radar. Instead, it can use a broader battlefield picture to identify threats earlier, engage from greater distances, and reduce its own exposure. The future of air combat is moving away from isolated dogfights and towards coordinated information warfare. Another major challenge in Ukraine is the Russian electronic warfare environment. Modern conflicts are increasingly fought in the electromagnetic spectrum, where both sides attempt to jam communications, disrupt sensors, and hide their movements. The Gripen was developed with advanced electronic warfare capabilities designed to operate in contested environments. Its digital systems provide flexibility against changing threats, allowing the aircraft to detect, respond, and adapt during complex engagements. This represents a major difference between newer and older aircraft designs. Many older platforms were created for a previous generation of warfare, where communication networks and electronic attacks were less dominant. The Gripen was developed for a battlefield where information itself has become a weapon. The aircraft's digital architecture allows it to function as part of a larger combat system rather than operating as an independent platform. Cost and sustainability are also critical factors in a long war. Advanced aircraft are not only judged by their maximum performance, but also by how often they can fly and how efficiently they can be maintained. Heavy twin-engine fighters provide impressive capability, but they generally require more resources, larger crews, and greater operating costs. The Gripen's philosophy focuses on efficiency, faster maintenance cycles, and higher availability. In a conflict of attrition, the aircraft that remains operational more consistently can provide greater strategic value. The long-term impact of integrating the Gripen into Ukraine's Air Force would extend beyond individual missions. It could become a central element of a NATO-compatible air defense architecture, connecting aircraft, ground systems, and command networks into one unified structure. Instead of creating a traditional no-fly zone through overwhelming numbers, this approach creates control through information superiority, constant pressure, and uncertainty for the enemy. The Swedish Gripen represents a different vision of air power. It is not built around size alone, but intelligence, flexibility, and survival. It is a fighter designed to continue operating when traditional airbases are under attack, when electronic warfare threatens communications, and when every mission takes place in a highly contested environment. The future of air warfare may not belong only to the aircraft with the biggest engine or the largest weapons load. It may belong to the aircraft that can survive longer, communicate faster, and keep fighting when the enemy is trying everything to stop it. If you enjoyed this analysis of advanced aviation technology and the future of air warfare, make sure to like this video, subscribe to Skyjet Wings, and stay connected for more deep military technology breakdowns and aviation analysis.